Hey, I'm Fook with Alphabet Group, and today we're going to talk about tax planning and why it's important. For tax planning, this is where you achieve the most tax savings. Most of our clients love our tax planning process because it allows them to know what to expect, but also to get clear guidance on what they could do step by step to help save on more taxes. With the steps that we recommend, we call this the tax roadmap, where it provides clear guidance on what you need to do when it comes to tax savings, a step-by-step guide on how to reduce your taxes. Before I move on with the details, please click that like button. It lets us know that we're doing a great job. So the reason why tax planning is important because you have to be proactive. So by the time you file your tax return, it's going to be too late to really make any real adjustments. Tax return, the way I see it, is backward looking, meaning that all we're doing is reporting what happened in the past already, what happened last year. So with tax planning, what we're actually doing is we're being more proactive. We're looking forward. We're seeing where we stand now, where we want to be tax-wise, and how we're going to get there with a detailed plan of step-by-step instruction, actionable steps on how to get where we want to be. There are actually three main reasons why you're going to want to do tax planning. One is that we make adjustments early. We're able to see where you stand and what we could do to help make adjustments to actually save on taxes. Two, it eliminates surprises because we hate surprises when it comes to taxes. There's no worse feeling that I get when I have to tell my client that they owe a lot of money at the time of tax filing when they weren't expecting it. And then the third one is avoids penalty. What we do is during the tax planning session, we see how much you might owe on taxes, and we'll make recommendations to make these prepayments to avoid an IRS penalty. I'm going to go over some examples that I experienced with my clients when it comes to tax planning. So an example of making adjustments early, especially with my clients who are working at a tech company or working as a W-2 employee, making sure that they are utilizing their 401k and any other pre-tax benefits that they're receiving from work. This would include HSA contribution, dependent care benefits, and also some companies will even offer a mega backdoor Roth that clients don't even know about. Another set of my clients, for business owners, there's a lot of things we could do when it comes to tax savings. One example is paying your kids if they're providing any services, making sure you're taking advantage of mileage and home office deductions, maybe even changing your entity to better structure your taxes. So for business owners, they might not know exactly what to deduct. So we'll make sure to provide easy to follow step-by-step instructions on what they can deduct and how to do that. Another thing that we do is revolving around stocks. So with stocks, if you're holding onto a lot of different lots, we help plan around that to make sure you optimize your taxes. A good example would be if a client wanted to take out $50,000 worth of stocks, what they'll do is that they'll give me a list of all their stock holdings, and then all the details that comes with it, like purchase price and everything like that. Then they'll let me know, okay, I want to sell $50,000 worth of stock. What I'll do is I'll run my calculation. I'll say, okay, to get out $50,000, let's sell lot A and B, but don't touch lot C and D, because by selling lot A and B only, it's going to incur the least amount of taxes. What a lot of people end up doing is just blindly selling maybe the oldest stock possible. Usually that has the largest gains, and it's not always advisable to sell those. So it's really good to do these tax planning sessions so that we're able to analyze which is the best lot to sell that will incur the least amount of taxes. And we'll mix this up by maybe selling some losses to help offset some gains. We might see that you're holding onto some shares where it's maybe only 2 months away from long-term capital gains, so we'll tell you not to touch those. So it's really making sure that we analyze every single stock holdings to ensure that the ones that you are selling are going to be the most beneficial for you tax-wise. Another thing with my clients is when it comes to Roth accounts. I want to make sure that they utilize this and take advantage of Roth accounts, but not everyone knows that they qualify for it. So I want to make sure that we inform our clients, let them know, hey, these are the Roth accounts that you qualify for, and this is how you would set it up and how to participate in it. Another thing about tax planning is that it helps eliminate surprises and reduce penalties. So I want to make sure that my clients know exactly where they stand tax-wise so there are no surprises. So by the time we finish our tax planning session, the client will know if they owe or break even or are going to get a refund. If they owe taxes, then at least they know ahead of time, about 6 to 8 months ahead of time, so they know that they need to either save that money and prepare for paying taxes in April. And part of tax planning is knowing if you need to make any prepayments to avoid penalties, and that's going to be really important. Is that we calculate to let you know exactly how much you need to pay in each quarter to avoid a penalty with the IRS. So when it comes to tax planning, it's all about being proactive. It allows us to make adjustments early. We could make prepayments early to avoid penalties. But I think one of the most important things that a lot of people appreciate is that it avoids surprises and it reduces the stress and anxiety of what taxes brings to you, because we'll already know what to expect, and we'll also know that we've taken the necessary steps to reduce the taxes as much as possible. So that's why tax planning is important. And if you know anyone that might benefit from this video, please share it with them. Also, make sure you subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up. Let me know if you have any questions. More information about our firm is in the description below. And now I'm off to my next video.